Hey guys, Shelby here. How are we doing? I wanted to make a quick video about the workshop that we did last night. So those of you that weren't able to join us last night can do some of the processes that we did last night. The workshop last night was on healing the emotional body and some different processes that we did around that. So yeah, so my God, how's everybody doing? I've been noticing that there are people on all different spectrums right now. So wherever you're at in this process is exactly where you're supposed to be. So if you feel like that things aren't moving, or you're feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be, or somebody's moving faster than you are, or they're in a place that you want to be, don't worry about that. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and everything is unfolding in divine timing. So just please trust. I mean, I'm saying this to myself too, because lately I've just been like, oh my God, what's going on? How is this gonna all work out? But you're just trusting the universe has your back like it always has. So I just want to dive into this really quick because there's some processes that I'd like to do. So talking about the emotional body, what is the emotional body? So we have our physical body. We all know our physical body pretty well. But we also have layers of energy that surround the physical body, and that's our energy body. Okay, it's called our energy body. It's called the etheric body. It can be called the electromagnetic field. There's lots of different names for it, but it's basically this. It's a whole energy system that holds different types of energies in it. So I'm going to just talk about 4 today. So you have the etheric body, okay, and this includes the physical plane. And in the etheric body, it is held the emotional body. So that's where the meridians lie. That's where our chakras lie. That's where our emotions lie. Okay. Within the emotional body, we also have the mental body. So we have all of our thoughts, ideas, creations going into this magnetic field, our subconscious mind. We have the astral body. So the astral body is really cool. The astral body is a sheath kind of that holds the soul. And anytime you astral travel, or you meditate, or you dream, the astral body is the vehicle, okay, that carries you. So the astral body is taking us from a physical to a subtle level. It's like the bridge between the physical body and the spirit realm. It's a very high vibration, high frequency. The physical body is very dense. It's a lower vibrating frequency. When you get further outside the body in these energy layers, the frequency gets really high and light. So we're able to be very malleable and go into different dimensions. So then the last one is the spiritual body, and that's kind of the house of the soul. We have the etheric template, we have the celestial, and we have the casual bodies. And the casual body, the celestial, and the etheric are very esoteric terms. They basically that's our spirit body. So our soul, right? Our reflection. The spirit body is a reflection of everything that our soul has gone through throughout time. Okay, so our casual body is kind of that higher self. No more lower dense emotional body. We've risen above emotions, and we're basically in this kind of 0 point of bliss and unconditional love. So kind of just a quick overview about emotional body. So how does this affect me? So basically, anytime you have a thought, a feeling, or an emotion, it doesn't go directly into the physical body, it goes into the emotional body. So we have a chance to kind of deal with the emotion outside in this spirit realm, in this subtle realm, before it actually can affect the physical body. And sometimes that process is really quick. You have an experience and you feel it like in the physical body really quick, and sometimes it happens and then it just kind of like hangs out in this field for a little while. So it really gives us some time to process it, to deal with it, before it starts to affect our physical health. So you can see how some of this stuff can be hanging out in the subtle body for a really long time, and then experiences happen, people come into your life that trigger what's going on in that emotional body for you to deal with, okay? And that happens throughout our lifetime, okay? So if these aren't dealt with, you end up having physical illness, depression, anxiety, disease. That sort of settles into, like I said, the physical body is very dense. So once it gets into the physical body, into the etheric body, it's a little bit harder to clear because it's dense, right? So we want to catch it while it's out in these higher vibrating frequencies. This is our emotional guidance system. It's an amazing system. It basically lets us know that anything that comes into our field, if it doesn't feel good, it's out of alignment with source. It's out of alignment with who we really are, out of alignment with our spirit body, okay? So we have an opportunity to choose it or not choose it, okay? Or shift it around so that we can allow it to feel aligned and good, okay? I wanted to go quickly through this process, and this is a process that you can do at any time. It can take you pretty deep into some emotional stuff. So go to a place where you're not going to be bothered, where kids aren't coming in, and you can quietly kind of meditate for a little bit with this. So you need to pause it and go do that. So I'm going to take you through just a little exercise here. I'm going to have you connect with your higher self, okay, or your spirit soul. So close your eyes and just allow yourself to come into your breath. Take some deep breaths in and exhale it out. Allow yourself to connect down into Mother Earth. Pull up some of her energy into your body. And then exhale it back down again. Opening up the crown of your head and allowing the crown to reach up towards the very top of the universe. And imagine a golden light coming down from the top of the universe to the crown of your head and just filling your whole body with golden light. And we're opening up sacred space and allowing all of our highest angels and guides and ancestors to assist us in this process. So as you're breathing, your eyes are closed, you're just resting, relaxing. I want you to bring to mind the last time that you were triggered. Okay, so the last time that something really bothered you. Okay, somebody did something or said something or an experience happened where it affected you emotionally. Okay, so I want you to bring that experience to your mind, forefront of your mind. What was going on? What was said? Where were you? And more importantly, how did it feel? Okay, so I want you to put your hand on the place in your body where you feel this emotion. Okay? Could be the heart, the throat, the head, the back, just wherever you're feeling sensation right now as this experience of you being triggered is coming up, okay? And I want you to gently place your hand on where that is and breathe into it and just be so very present with it. What does it feel like? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel prickly? Does it feel confusing? Does it feel light, dark? Just without any judgment, just absolutely 100% be with this feeling. And then if you can, what is this? Is it fear? Do you feel scared? Do you feel ashamed? Do you feel not heard? Just kind of go into it a little bit deeper and ask, what is this? What is this? And really get out of your head and be with just the place where your hand is on your body. That's all you're going to do is to just go right there. And then you're going to ask yourself, when was the first time that I felt this same feeling? When was the first time that I felt this feeling? And just breathe and be present. It might take you to a memory far back as childhood. It could take you back to a past life memory. So nothing is off limits here. Nothing is wrong. You're never doing this wrong. Just allow yourself to go into whatever's coming up when you ask, when is the first time I felt this feeling? Okay, so if you need to pause this video and stay with this feeling a little bit longer, then I would recommend doing so. And what I'm going to have you do, again, is pause the video, and I'd like you to write down your experience. What did it feel like? What was shown to you? When was the first time you felt this feeling? And then you're going to write down, what is the message that I need to hear? What is the lesson that I need to learn here so that I may release this and move on? Because the intention is to bring up this trigger, this emotion that is deeply embedded inside of you, that keeps getting triggered to get your attention, that it needs some healing and needs some attention and some releasing. So after you've written about it, you're going to ask for the message to be revealed, and then what you need to do to release it and let it go. Okay. So please do this when you've got some time. You do this in any moment of the day. So if you've got, if you're able to catch it in the moment, somebody triggers you, you have a phone call, something happens, and you feel that like gut-wrenching or that heart-wrenching feeling, pause, take a break, go somewhere, put your hand on it, be with that emotion, okay? Ask yourself, what is this? What is the message here? When was the first time I felt this feeling, and how can I release it? This is literally 10 years of therapy in a few moments if we can catch it now, okay? So save yourself some time and money and try this technique. Let me know how it works for you. I will put a link in below to my website if you want to do any sort of healing. I do healing sessions with people. I work through this stuff with people. So if you feel like you need somebody to kind of work through this, and I'm telling you, one session can be 10, 15 years in therapy. We can do this in one session. And lastly, we've got a few spots left in our Kauai retreat. So we'll be doing Kundalini Yoga, and I've got my beautiful friend Matt, who is going to be doing Shamanic Workshops and healing workshops. So that one's November 9th through the 16th. We've got about 3 spots left on that. And then I'm so excited. We have a workshop coming up in Peru. I'm so excited. So we have Peru coming up in April. That's with my beautiful friend Mariana and Daniel. And we'll be in Urubamba in the Sacred Valley in April. So I hope you can join me. I'll put the link below. Thank you so much. Hang in there, guys. We're going to get through this together. Okay.